Hello, coffee lovers. I'm going to actually stay on this live. Hopefully somebody will jump on and tell me if they can hear me, what my volume sounds like. I guess if I take my finger off the thing, it helps. Anyway, let me know if you can hear. I'm pretty sure you can. This is a 1999 wheeled coach Ford ambulance that was been retired. It was sold at auction. It was bought by a diesel shop that couldn't fix it, so they sold it to another diesel shop that couldn't fix it. They sent it to auction. A third diesel shop bought it, and then the diesel mechanic that I bought it from bought it, changed the pressure regulator, and got it running. It runs and drives. It stops well, which is good because it weighs 10,700 pounds. And a lot has to be done. So this is our new project. We're going to start this video. I'm going to have I started a YouTube channel called the Emergency Caffeine Vehicle, and it'll be the transformation of a retired ambulance to our emergency caffeine vehicle. And I'll put the link in the comments here when we're done with all that. I'll just give you a quick roll around. It's a Ford 7.3 liter turbo diesel, power stroke. The box is made by Wheeled Coach. It's pretty impressive, actually, except that the guy tore the back panel off when they moved it the first time, which I have inside. It's got all the lights and everything that go on it. Just screws back in, not a big deal. I'm a welder. It's easy. They did take the inverter out, and they also took out the box that turns all the lights on, all the sirens and all that stuff. But again, that's not going to be a big deal for me because I'm a wires guy. Yes, there's wires hanging everywhere. Don't look at that. And so the previous owner that I bought it from is a diesel mechanic, and he rebuilt the turbo, new fuel pump, new oil pump, new starter. He's already done 2 of the injector caps, and a new air conditioning compressor and clutch. And it definitely fires right up. And the radio works. I mean, it did. Oh, there it is. So, I'll show you the back now, inside. And this is where it gets a little dicey. It's going to have to be some cleaning that gets done, obviously. And you can still see it says Mobile Intensive Care Unit. And we're going to change that to something. We haven't really decided on a name yet. We're working on it. We're hoping to use the Emergency Caffeine Vehicle title. And we're going to put a fridge right here. This is the air conditioning for the back. Underneath that is the inverter for the 110 plugs that are everywhere. There's 110 plugs everywhere. There's car parts everywhere because working on the engine. But we're going to tear out that little back rest right there. And that's where we're going to put the serving window. And so that storage will go away as well. And then probably over here on this side, we're going to put the 3-basin sink, the hand wash sink, the espresso machine, and then whatever else, all the syrups and things that we'll use for the different cups. But this thing is so cool. It's hard to see me in here. Hey, I need light. How about that? Yeah, maybe a little more. I don't know. Anyway, it probably looks better looking at the ambulance. Yeah, there you go. So this thing is wicked cool, and all the lights work. And everything is ridiculously labeled on this vehicle. Something that I really wasn't expecting. And this is the original tag from the guy who put the back of it together, January 18th of '99, Chris Smith. And that's the unit number that's on the paperwork. And as you can see here, every single wire, look, left turn, flasher, number 5. I mean, every single wire is labeled, and it's crazy. This thing's got wires and things coming out of every little nook and cranny. And that's the relay station for most of the lights and some of the power. And again, all of those wires are meticulously labeled to exactly what they are. And that's gonna, you know, for a wires guy like me, that's just unbelievably awesome. We're gonna get rid of all the vacuum and oxygen stuff. Obviously, we're not going to use any of that, but we will be using the 115. The air conditioning back here we will definitely use. There's more oxygen there, and then there's more 115 plugs here and over here somewhere. I saw the other ones. All this stuff is storage underneath everything. And so, and as you can see, let me see if you can see, I can stand up in this perfectly. So if you're 5'7" and shorter, you'll fit. You know, John, we're already working on crazy. Connie's coming up with all kinds of crazy names for the different coffees. We're going to call a flat white, flat line white, you know, and I actually, the old World War II picture of the old nurse with the doctor, and they're doing an IV with coffee. It's going to be one of the graphics we're going to use. We're just going to have to make our own because I don't want to be infringing on rights. The other thing I have to do is every forward-facing and side-facing red light has to be changed to amber or blue. I cannot run red lights. And I also cannot have this red light's got to go to amber, and the red lights on the big top up there have also got to go to amber or blue. I want to go to blue. I need to make sure that's okay with the local police, law enforcement or whatever, but it's a beast. It runs, it drives, it stops, and it's fixing to be our emergency caffeine vehicle. And we're hoping to have this thing on the road by December, before Christmas, and then we're gonna push it hard the first quarter of 24, and if it does well, we'll get another one. Anyway, that's the first video. I'm going to send the link to the new YouTube channel because we're going to catalog the whole thing from start to finish. And I do want to make the first thing I bought for this. Well, I bought some rocker switches and panel electrical stuff already, but diesel fuel only. Well, this is the current diesel fuel cap. So I bought the actual cap that goes in there. And yeah, let's stop getting in it while I'm working on it. But, you know, being a wires guy, it's, I guess I have to have the key for that. But everything works on this thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. And goes that way. These open up. And the other thing I'm going to have to do that I've watched on some videos already is all these things got to come out, like this rail for the gurney, unless I want to trip over it. These ones are pretty flush to the ground, but I might take those out too. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And that's a good look from right here. That chair's probably going to have to go. And of course, this one will go for sure. And then, like I said, that back over there, there'll be a refrigerator that will run on 12 volts or 110, because I'm going to have the inverter. The inverter, I want to replace it with the original, and I've also found a 110 to 220 converter for the espresso machine that will run on 220. But this is a lot of work in a short period of time, and I'm still working for Uncle Sam. So keep us in your prayers. Do me a favor, please, and when I put the link, click on the new YouTube channel and like and subscribe and watch the journey. Love you guys. As always, treat everybody the way God intended us to treat one another, with love, kindness, and respect. Till the next one, God bless. Have a great week, guys. Bye.